Hi everyone, this is Karthik. Welcome. This is Karthik. Welcome to channel. So this is a second video of basics of typography. Last week we have started a new series of videos called basics of typography, and we have already completed one video which purely explains what is typography. So thanks for the response and thanks for the people who are following this series. I'm really honored to communicate with you, to interact with you. So thank you for that, all your feedbacks and all your queries and all the stuffs. So this video, it is a continuation of the last video, and this video we are going to see why typography is important. So come on, let's get started. So let's jump into actual topic, basics of typography. So in last week we are saying what is typography. So if you have not watched the video, please do watch the video so that you will get a better connect to what the series is about, for whom the series is about, and you will get to understand what is this video is all about also. So if you have not watched the earlier video, please do watch the video. It will be coming in the top, and also link will be in the description. So do watch it and let me know your comments, and then come back and watch this video. Okay. So a quick recap of what is typography is. Typography is an art of skilled arrangement of letters that makes the copy legible, clear, and visually appealing. So this is what is typography is. So in this video, we are going to see only one thing: why typography is important. So this is the one thing which we are going to see in this video. So let's jump actually right into the video. So why typography is important? Before looking into a slide, before looking into this slide, there are three main elements which tells why typography is important. Okay. So we are going to see what all those three elements only, but we'll directly not looking into those three elements. We'll try to understand those three elements with some examples. Okay. So let's get started. This is one poster which I have taken from Google. Okay. So just look into this poster and just think it of whether this poster will grab your attention. Okay, or what is the element in this poster which grab your attention. Of course, it is fully a typography, just a small image has been there, but if you look into it, it fails to grab your attention. There's not anything related to design here. There is only fully typography there. Of course, there is a contrast in typography, but still the contrast is not used properly. There is not any proper alignment, something or center line, something. Almost everything is center alignment. Even this is this center, this is this center. So it is not purely good poster, and this definitely doesn't grab the customer attention. So even though this free word is highlighted in different color, which has the pulling power to attract the customer, by this over usage of text or without any white space, this poster fails to grab a customer attention. Coming on to next example. So this is again a good example. There is a good contrast in type, there is a good alignment, there is some design element, there is a subtle usage of color, everything is fine, but just look into this font, bake sale font. Okay, of course script based fonts work well for bakery, so I do agree with it, but this script based, this is an outdated font. So I think so this is a Jokerman font. Yes, I'm not sure, but this is a outdated font, and this, because of this font, the entire design gets spoiled. This font doesn't gel well with this poster at all. So just with the bad usage of this font, bad usage of this typography, entire poster get affected. So it fails to grab the customer attention. Even though there is a good usage of color, even though there is a good usage, good alignment, even though there is other principle of graphic design has been followed here, just with this poor choice of font, the entire poster get hampered. The entire poster doesn't grab the customer attention. Okay, now look at this poster. On instant look, we tend to look into this poster. Instant look, okay, there is some. It is pleasing to our eyes also. It gives some pleasing feel to our eyes. It is clear, it is legible, and it is also visually appealing. The color choices again, attractive color has been used. The subtle background color and high contrast foreground color is very nice. It attracts the customer, and it is look neat. It looks neat. Okay, so what is this poster? This is just a typography poster. It's just a typography poster. Make it look nice. That has been represented beautifully here. So the same typo. This is also a typography. Only type is there. Only a set of sentences there. But this fails to attract customer. But this attract customer. We tend to look into this poster. We look into this poster. What is the design element they have used here? We take time to read this poster, right? So the main element is typography. The typography is clear. There is a lot of white spaces used here, and it looks nice. Coming to this simple example again. So that is also here also it is only type, and here also it is only type. Join in our team, we are hiring. So it is purely a hiring poster. And there is a very little design element. The quotation mark, the punching mark has been used, and the in has been highlighted to give a connect. Family connect to the no, to the title. So everything is nice. So the content which has to be highlighted has been highlighted beautifully, and it gives clear meaning that what this poster is all about. And we can easily tell that this poster and this poster has been clearly done by a professionals. But we can't say that this has been done by a professional. We can't say this has been done by a professional. So from this four example, it is very clear that typography showcases professionalism. So as I told in last video also, if as a designer, if you are strong in two things, one is color and another one is typography. If you are strong in these two things, then your design, you will be taken to a next level in your design. Which means as a beginner level, you will be taken to a next level. So which it indirectly tells that your design will showcases professionalism. Okay, moving on. Second point, why typography? This is again a simple example. This is a social media post for Gandhi Jayanti, and this I feel it is I think it is a magazine article title. Okay, so here, just see this. With a strong foundation, you can conquer the world with the love. So this is one of the quotation which was told by Gandhiji. So if as a beginner graphic designer, if you are given this code, what you might have done? Will be just taking a text box and putting it. Okay, so that will be the even if I am a beginner, when I was a beginner, I used to do the same thing. Okay, but what he has done, what the design, I am not sure who is the designer of this poster, but what the designer has done to this poster is he has understand the content, he has taken a keyword and he has given proper contrast to that sentence. And because of that, the foundation and love is in one size, conquer the world, the strong is in other size, with them you can and with just or in a different size. So he knows which one to highlight, which one will give more weightage, which one to give less weightage. So weightage of the word has been beautifully placed here, and that represent that showcase that tells what this quote is about. That gives a complete feel about this poster, and eventually the main hidden agenda is it really attracts us. This poster attracts. This poster as we as a normal person we tend to look into this poster. Okay? There may be a reason because of a color. There may be a reason because of the creativity also. But here the type because of the typography we are attracted towards this poster. There is a white space. Even though there is a lot going on, the white space is still there. You see the content. There is a big content here. There is a brand name, brand logo, address, phone number, contact. Oh my god, so much content. But still, it has been beautifully represented. He knows the designer knows which one should be highlighted more and which one should be highlighted less, and how to place the element, how to give a proper balance to all the elements in the poster. Everything has been known to this designer, and that's what made this designer create this beautiful post. Okay, it is not so great a wow post, but still it is a good post. It is a good attractive post. The main reason for this attractiveness is the proper usage of typography. And coming back to this example, what I'm not sure what is this. This will be a article name of a magazine. Okay, if I'm not wrong. But what this is just a word. Families is just a word. But how beautifully, how creatively he has identified in a typography. That I has been represented in a family format. This can be a mom, this can be a dad, and this can be a child. So that family element has been beautifully captured here just with the help of typography. And as a result, we are definitely attracted towards this word. Okay. So that brings on to a second important point why typography is important is typography attracts. So as a first thing, typography showcases professionalism. So once with the help of typography, if you showcase a professionalism, then automatically your typography helps the customer to get attracted towards your design. So typography attracts. So if you are not able to, if you're not having a proper color sense also to your design, if you're able to clearly communicate with the typography, you are able to give a contrast between each and every word in your design. If you are able to understand which word to highlight, which word not to highlight, which word should have a proper, which word should have a more weightage and which word should have a less weightage. If you are able to understand it, if you are able to drill down it, you are able to understand typography, then definitely just with the help of typography, you can attract a large number of audience. Okay, so this is the second reason why typography is important. Coming on to third point, the most important point, very important point, and this is a main reason why typography still stands as a unique factor in design. Okay, Coca-Cola, Google, 3M, Barbie. So these were the famous brand logos, right? But if you look into depth in each and every logo, what is this? Just remove the product behind this logo from your mind, and just think of it. What is this Coca-Cola? What is this Google? What is 3M? What is this Barbie? What it is? It is actually a font, right? This Coca-Cola is nothing but a script-based font. Google is nothing but a serif font. 3M is a sans serif, bold sans serif, thick bold sans serif font. Barbie is again a script font, right? So it is just a typography. It is just there is some typography even in this each and every brand logos. Okay. So this tells you that typography builds a brand recognition. Just typography, they are able to create a brand. How it builds a brand recognition? Just think of one thing. Just think of Coca-Cola font for a Google. Okay. Just think of a script font for Google. Whether you are able to accept it if a Google is designed in a script based Coca-Cola type font. Definitely not, right? Because Google is something that simple and minimal factor is what it attracts the audience, and it is a biggest corporate company. Google is a corporate company. It is a billion dollar company, whatever it is. Okay, so but we can't imagine Coca-Cola font for a Google because that is not their product. And in a similar way, just think of opposite. Whether we are able to give a Google font for Coca-Cola, definitely not, right? Coca-Cola want that script-based font. It needs to have this young and trendy look. Okay, even though that is a calligraphy type font, which is a very older type of font, still it gives that funny, sorry, not funny feel. Still, it gives that trendy feel to that logo, right? So if Coca-Cola has to be there, it has to be there in that font. Similarly, Google has to be in that font. Even Barbie, we can't imagine 3M font for Barbie. Barbie, of course, the pink is a girly color, so that is again there, but still, psychology is not there for only color. Psychology is there for typography also. We can't think of Coca-Cola in a Google font, Google in Coca-Cola font, Barbie in 3M font, or 3M in Barbie font. It cannot be done because just with the help of typography, they have recognized the brand. It is not only the color we have recognized the brand. It's also because of the typography we have recognized the brand. And that is the most important meaning. Typography builds brand recognition. Okay. Apple, we know the icon plays a unique role, but still, Apple is a sans serif font. It is a thin sans serif font, and that showcases the simplicity behind the brand. So every logo, if you take, it is not just an icon of the logo which tells the meaning. The usage of typography in the brand name also tells a psychological meaning to the brand. It also speaks about the brand. It is not just for a logo. You can take for a social media post. A real estate banner, you can't use a script based font, but at the same time, bakery, you can use the script based font. So each and every brand, this typography matters. You can't use for instruction poster, you can't use a script based font or handwritten font. But for a wedding card design, you can't use the instruction based font, instruction banner design font. For a wedding card design, you have to go for a script or handwritten font to give that elegant look, to give a girly, not girly look, to give that what you call memories look or something, some sort of things. every business has its own sets of typography. Okay, so typography builds on brand recognition. So these are the three things: typography attracts, typography showcases professionalism, and typography builds the brand recognition. And these are the three main factors which for which we can say typography is important. So as a beginner graphic designer, if you are able to understand this, and if you are able to implement typography in your design, and definitely you will be taken to a next level. So, okay, so that's it. Hope the session is good. I think so. I made it somewhat shorter than the last session. So, thank you. Hope you all like this video. Do tell me your views on a comment. If it is not more convincing, or if you want some more data to be added, I'll definitely add it for a next design. Do let me know your feedback. So, thank you and bye bye.